let's move on to Aang versus Naruto. So we were seeing this pop up in a decent spot, I guess last month. And I felt like we all wanted to chime in on it. So most people were agreeing that Naruto would beat Aang, but I think there might have been a couple of people who were still trying to make an argument for Aang.
Right.
What do y'all think?
I personally think Aang got no chance. Just period. Naruto too strong, too fast, too much energy. It just ain't happening. Long story short.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't even know why this is a discussion, to be honest.
So, all right.
Just put it. I just want to make this statement. Do you think Aang would be able to stop a meteor like the one that Madara brought down upon the Earth?
Avatar
interesting
saying Aang might be the only person who has a chance, and even then, I would assume that if he did defeat it, like he's done after. Like
Right.
it's hard for me to even see him taking it out, but I feel like if he did even take out a meteor of that size, like that's like a month's worth of like rest. Like this nigga's out. Like he's not doing anything after that stuff.
I think that Aang could actually stop that meteor for the simple fact that like the Avatar lore, as far as what avatars did that they did before Aang was the Avatar. I think one of them was like an earthbender who was able to like to actually move a mountain or something like that. I don't know why that's coming to mind. But in any sense,
Oh yeah, Boomy. I think Boomy did that.
Oh, did he? All right. Well, Boomy wasn't even like an Avatar, so
Kyoshi moved the whole island.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Kyoshi of the it was like the female warrior island, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, that's what it was. But in any case, I mean, if Homegirl was able to move a mountain, I think it's like at least decently safe to say Homie could probably stop a meteor if he was like in Avatar state, obviously. But yeah, I think he could do it.
Are we talking about the Aang versus Naruto?
Yeah. Gramps just asked if we feel like Aang could stop a Madara meteor.
Yeah, I think he could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think, like, as far as, I mean, like, I think all of us are in agreement that Aang is strong. But we just think that, like, Naruto is practically like a god after the show, as, like, most of the fandom. So I guess, if anything, it might be just more accurate to maybe scale back Naruto to, like, maybe, like, a decent fight. Like right at the start of Shippuden or something, or like maybe like right after a little bit, something like that. As far as like to actually be a decent fight, maybe that could be a better discussion.
I agree that it should basically be like beginning Shippuden Naruto. And my main reason for why Naruto will win is this is kind of something I bring up with people whenever we do like some type of versus fight. Is like you also got to remember the frame of reference of the world. And so in the frame of Aang's reference, like he does not move exceptionally faster than a normal person. Meaning like a normal person may not be able to keep up with him, but they can still see him. And in the Naruto world, normal people can't even see some of the movements ninjas make. And Naruto is one of the fastest ninjas in history. So it's like, yeah, Aang actually wouldn't even be able to perceive what this nigga's doing. Right. So like if we just kept him like they world to they world, there's no way Aang can box him, period. Even if he got strength feats, the speed feat alone is too bogus. But like if we were to get rid of that, like I guess some people would like, oh, let's just scale their speed together. Then it becomes an interesting fight. But like we said, late game Naruto still too fucking busted. Like that nigga a god. So maybe like mid Shippuden Naruto if we scale their speed together, or if we don't scale their speed, maybe beginning Shippuden Naruto versus him.
True. Yeah, except like Naruto doesn't really get fast until he like really starts manipulating Nine-Tails chakra, right? If I remember
right. Are we talking fast for the Naruto verse,
like
or just
fast, like fourth Hokage fast? You know what I mean? Like you still got like decent ninja speed, but you ain't like special fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right.
This
Well,
whole thing,
go-
the whole idea of people's moves though brought up something interesting to me. Considering that Naruto's Rasengan is what you can consider a air-based move, would you say that Aang can actually recreate his own Rasengan and potentially throw Naruto's Rasengan right back at him if Naruto were to throw it at him? Pause.
Uh, I wouldn't be surprised, but I still don't think it would end the fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're scaling world to world, then we could assume that if like Aang entered the Naruto verse, basically his ability to control the four elements would transfer into like nature chakra, or you could say that he's a master of like the different chakra types or whatever. So he has an affinity to both wind, fire, water, and whatever. So the chakra shits are then. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past that he could make the Rasengan, but I would also go like, does it stop him from getting dropped? No.
It's
like,
basically
okay, cool.
well,
Yeah.
we have multiple characters that basically have all of his powers put together. We have, for example, you can say when Sasuke uses a fucking fire jutsu, you can say that that's fire bended, for example. I don't know. I don't know if you would want to give him. I don't know if you would want to give him. What's it called with the black fire?
Amaterasu, no.
I don't know if you
I
want to
would
give
see that as. I would say Amaterasu is the same thing as blood bending, where it's like a unique to that thing type of ability. So avatars, as far as I know, can't learn that type of shit. Like it stops at basic bending, so they don't learn like lava bending or metal bending. Like they can't go that far. They just know like, oh, I know basic earth shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, other niggas, but that's what I thought.
Okay.
That could be debated.
I would like to.
I don't know about that, to be honest.
Okay.
They can learn those, but the thing is that like they actually have to learn it. It's just not innate to them, right? Like so, Aang can lava bend in Avatar state because Avatar Roku could lava bend, but no Avatar could metal bend before Korra. So before Korra, no Avatar will be able to metal bend. You know, so all it takes is for one Avatar to know how to do it, and then they all can. And honestly, like Naruto is so strong at the end, you would have to consider Aang like a sage and just say, "Oh, this nigga can use any elemental jutsu," and he's still getting work. Like, cause think about it, Avatar is just that's nothing. That's being pain. Like all his abilities are just being pain, and pain is like he up there, but he ain't banging with in-game Naruto. You know what I mean? That nigga literally no more powerful than Pain if you give him all of the ability to control all the elements. It's like, okay, Pain can do that too, and he still got mobbed.
I mean, I was gonna say low key, Gara can probably put his ass in a coffin and crush him.
Whoa, pause. Are you saying Gara could beat Aang?
Apparently that's not true because Taka beat that nigga ass. So
oh yeah, they did put that on that episode, didn't they?
I don't know. Apparently, Gara ass would get dropped by Aang, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, 10 out of 10 fights. What y'all giving them?
I'll give Aang 2 wins.
Wow. Really? All right. What are the scenarios for those 2 wins? Just curious.
So I think I always give somebody a W if they catch somebody sleeping, like literally actually sleeping, and then you assassinate their ass.
But you know he got Kurama protecting him in his sleep, though, right?
He got what?
Kurama protects him in his sleep. Like they showed that in Boruto. Like dude tried to walk up on him, and Kurama just walked out this nigga body and was like, "Yo, what you doing, fam?"
What the fuck? I did not know about that.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing now. Yeah.
Okay.
So you might not be able to catch that nigga sleeping. Is all I'm trying to say.
Good gosh, man. Well, he might have to take a one lucky win then.
I gotta steal MGG's original score and call this 11 out of 10.
Come on,
damn.
Wow, I should have said my shit first, man. I didn't
Any
know we
nigga
were
can get
score
steak, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God, the pettiness. Nah, I'll give
Wow.
Naruto 10 out of 10 though. I just don't see it.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna toss out a 12 out of 10. So I had gave the 11 out of 10 because I felt like Naruto could follow this nigga to the spirit world and beat his ass. But
Damn.
now I'm adding another one because I feel like Naruto has the ability to travel dimensions. Not him himself, but Sasuke can help him out. So if this nigga Aang is like, nah, fuck it, I dip, I'm going back to fucking where I'm from. Naruto would be like, nah, nigga, Sasuke, run that shit, man.
This
He can follow
this
up to
nigga
his
say
shit
he's.
and beat his ass over there.
You said he gonna stop this nigga from reviving 100 years in the future and creating that new avatar. He said no, he gonna kill that whole lineage.
Yeah, no, he's stomping this nigga out.
Naruto the type of
10.
nigga
No,
to be like, hey, the Avatar state just a Jinchuriki. Now I'm cool with all your avatars now, nigga. I'm the Avatar.
You
Damn.
right. You right.
Oh
That's
no.
fucked up. He gonna take all his friends and shit. Power
Oh
of friendship
no.
too OP.
all right. Wow.